Once upon a time, in the heart of Africa, there was an ancient kingdom called Igodo. It was a land of rich traditions, vibrant cultures, and extraordinary tales that were passed down through generations. As the moon rose high in the night sky, casting a gentle glow over the village, a wise and loving grandmother named Neka gathered her curious grandchildren around the crackling fire to share one such legendary tale. "Come closer, my dear ones," Neka beckoned, her warm voice filled with the wisdom of ages. "Tonight, I will tell you the story of a remarkable witch doctor named Akin, whose courage and supernatural powers led him on a journey that would change Igodo forever." In the ancient kingdom of Igodo, the title of witch doctor was one of great honor and respect. These gifted individuals were seen as the bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, harnessing the power of nature and the spirits to heal the sick and protect the village from harm. Among them, Akin was known for his rare gift of being a virgin witch doctor, a person untouched by the ways of the world, whose purity enhanced their powers manifold. One day, the tranquil peace of Igodo was shattered by the arrival of ruthless slave traders. They swept through the village like a dark storm, capturing its inhabitants and tearing families apart. In the midst of the chaos, Akin's powers were coveted by a wicked sorcerer who sought to steal his abilities for his own sinister gains. Unable to resist, Akin was overpowered and taken far from his beloved homeland. The journey to the foreign land was filled with anguish and despair, and Akin found himself surrounded by pain and suffering, witnessing the cruelty of humanity at its worst. But Akin was not just an ordinary witch doctor. His powers had been cultivated with love and purity. As he endured the hardships of slavery, he held on to the teachings of his ancestors and the spirits of his ancestors and the spirits of Igodo, seeking solace in their guidance. Through nights filled with starlit skies and whispered prayers, Akin's connection to the spirits grew stronger. In the darkness of captivity, he discovered hidden reservoirs of strength and determination. He knew he had to find a way back home, not only for himself, but for the people of Igodo who needed his healing touch and protection. As the years passed, Akin's reputation as a gifted healer and seer spread, making him a valuable asset to the slavers. But his heart remained rooted in Igodo, and the spirits continued to watch over him, providing subtle guidance and protection. One moonlit night, as Akin gazed upon the stars, he felt a surge of power within him. The spirits had answered his prayers, granting him the strength to break free from his captors. With unwavering determination, he unleashed his supernatural abilities, causing confusion and chaos among the slavers. In the midst of the mayhem, Akin seized the opportunity and made his daring escape. Guided by the stars and the spirits' whispers, he embarked on a treacherous journey back to Igodo, overcoming numerous obstacles along the way, facing dangers beyond imagination. Akin traveled across treacherous landscapes and vast oceans. He encountered mystical creatures and overcame formidable challenges. Each step drew him closer to the familiar grounds of Igodo. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, Akin reached the outskirts of his homeland. But the trials were not over yet, for the slave traders had tightened their grip on the village in his absence. With courage and cunning, Akin devised a plan to outwit the invaders. Using his supernatural powers and the spirit's guidance, Akin orchestrated a remarkable series of events. The slavers were overwhelmed by inexplicable phenomena, as if the very land they had invaded was rising against them. In the midst of confusion and chaos, Akin led his fellow captives to freedom and drove the oppressors away from Igodo forever. Word of the virgin witch doctor's return and his miraculous feats spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom. The people hailed him as a hero, and Akin's name echoed through the generations as a symbol of resilience and hope. And so, as Neka's bedtime story came to a close, The grandchildren's eyes was filled with wonder and admiration for the tale of Akin, the witch doctor who used his supernatural powers to find his way back home and liberate his people. They would drift off to sleep with dreams of ancient kingdoms, courageous heroes, and the enduring power of faith and love.